Let's see, welcome. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. So, welcome to Atlassian Appy Hours. This is a monthly demo kind of fun contest where we allow some of our marketplace partners and our app vendors present their app, and it's going to be a 5-minute demo. We're going to feature 4 apps today that involve Jira and Confluence functionality, or functionality. But if you've never been to an Appy Hours before, this is just a monthly event where we get to celebrate apps, partners, demos, have fun together, and learn more about all the awesome apps that are in our marketplace. So I'm Sharon from our Atlassian community team. I kind of help manage some of the groups online, do interviews with our customers and our partners. So if that's ever of interest, let me know. And I also love just like collecting and hosting events like this one. So we have one tomorrow, also celebrating the end of Apptoberfest on our Atlassian community. So that's out there in the ether on the community as well, if you're interested in joining. But yeah, I'm super excited. We have 4 amazing partners with us today to present their project and product management apps. And I'll just run through them really quick. So we have Chris from Avisi presenting Git for Confluence. And then we have Khawla from Creativas presenting Smart Courses for Confluence. We have Karina from Elements presenting Elements Publish. And then Elena from Stiltsoft presenting Handy Macros for Confluence. So great lineup. Here's how this is going to work. We will have each of our guests in order demo their apps for around 5 minutes, give or take. And then at the end of all 4 demos, if you have any questions about any of the apps, you're welcome to ask them and we can discuss and talk about functionality if you'd like. And then we'll have just a really quick, fun moment where we vote in Zoom on our favorite demo, and that will be the best app demo of October. So super excited to be here with you all. Thank you so much for your time. And first up, I guess we can just jump in with Chris from Avisi, if you're ready.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sharon. I will share my screen right away. So if you have 1 second. So probably everyone can see my screen right now, right? That's a yes. All right, so yeah, hi everyone and welcome to this quick demo about Git for Confluence. My name is Chris and I'm responsible for the marketing of the Avisi Apps team. And today I'm going to show you how our app helps you to keep your Git content up to date in Confluence. Before we start, a little bit about Avisi Apps. We are a dedicated app company that builds apps that fill gaps. And as a Platinum Marketplace partner, we have a high security standards. We also ISO certified and we have a SOC 2 declaration and maintain obviously all GDPR standards. So let's jump to Git for Confluence. We often see Git files from GitHub, GitLab, Azure DevOps, or Bitbucket being shared outside the development team in Confluence. For example, for referencing source code in documentation or keeping other departments informed. So new Git versions are being published continuously, which gives it challenges. For example, how do you make sure that Git content on your Confluence pages are up to date? Or how do you help coworkers understand the Git file? And that's where Git for Confluence comes in. So yeah, let's see how that works. I already authorized GitHub as my Git repository provider. You can also use it with other Git providers like GitLab or Azure DevOps. Yeah, so we quickly go to the public repository right here. And for this example, I would just copy the link address of a markdown file and edit this Confluence page. And I can simply just paste the URL and you will see that the markdown file is rendered right away. I can decide to publish it and you will see, well, the markdown file is viewed on the Confluence page. And the same works for file types like blend UML. So I've got a UML file here. Again, I will copy the link address, paste it on the Confluence page, and you will see that the UML file is rendered and can be shared with everyone that has access to Confluence. So you might wonder, like, is this also possible with private files? Well, it is. I will go to my private repositories, and I will decide to copy the link address of a Mermaid file right here. And again, I will edit the Confluence page quickly. I just have to paste the URL. And Git for Confluence is telling me that this is a private file and that I have to authorize it. And it's possible. So I can just press edit. I can decide to share this file on my behalf. It's taking a while. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, so I can share this file on my behalf. And I will just press that. And now the file will be displayed on Confluence as well. So I can decide to make this file downloadable if I want to, and or I can just share this content. So for now, I will just share this, and the Mermaid file is shown on the Confluence page. So, well, you can share anything. So you also want to manage that. Sometimes maybe a file is being displayed that you don't want to. And then as a Jira or a Confluence admin, you can. So you can go to a Git for Confluence administration, and you will get an overview of all logs around Git for Confluence. And it's also possible to revoke a file. I created a test account right here. It's called Chris test account, really original. And I can just simply tell to Git for Confluence to revoke this file, or I can transfer the consent and migrate the authorization to myself in case someone leaves the company, for example. So yeah, that's the demo for now. There's a lot more to tell. Git for Confluence also renders SVG, Graphite, C4, and other formats. So yeah, if you have any questions later on, please let me know. Thank you for watching.
Great, thank you, Chris. Oh, super cool. I love the ability to revoke access. That sounds very powerful. Next up, we have Khawla from Creativas presenting smart courses for Confluence. I think you're still on mute. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I have it now. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Sharon. So let me start by introducing myself. This is Khawla. I'm the digital marketing lead at Creativas. And I will just start sharing my screen right away, which is this one. Yeah. So I hope that everyone is able to see my screen now. Yeah, good. So today I'm here to show you and to take you through the different features that we have for smart courses for Confluence. Smart courses is an LMS tool, which is a learning management solution. So you can build courses within Confluence. So most of our customers are using this app for employee onboarding, to assign courses, for knowledge assessment, for certifications, and to do exams within Confluence. So I'm just going to start by showing you how to design a course at the beginning, and then I'm going to show you how you can find courses within the course catalog, and the last part is how you can generate and export metrics of those courses. So yeah, let's start. So once you install your app within smart courses, once you install your app within Confluence, you will be able to access smart courses from the Confluence toolbar from here, or you can find it within, sorry for that. You can find it within the space sidebar. So in order to create a course, you just need to click on new course, and you will be able, okay, just I need to change the size. It's going to be better for me to do this. Yeah. So as I said, you can access it from the Confluence sidebar. So in order to start creating a course, you can just click on new course, and then you need to select a space. So smart courses has the same logic as Confluence. If you create a page, it should belong to a space. It's the same thing for courses. If you create a course, it should belong to a space. So I'm just gonna take you now to the course editor and show you how you can start designing your course. Here I have a pre-made course, and I have different content that are added to my course. So from here, you can add a course thumbnail, you can add a course title, and you can also add a course description. So courses are made of sections, so you can add as many sections as you want. They are the same as, like, you can also call them chapters. And within each section, you can add different content types. So it could be a Confluence page, it could be an image, a video, text capsule, and within the text capsule, you'll be having your own editor. You can add questions, and we support a few types of questions. You can add web page, an HTML embed, and you can also add a PDF. Once, like if you want, let's say, to change the order of capsules that you added, you can just do that. And also you can change the order of sections. You can give names to sections. You can delete and duplicate sections. The same thing goes for the capsules. Yeah, so once you finish with designing your course, you can save it. And if you save it, it will be saved as a draft, which means that no one within that space will be able to attend and take that course. But if you publish it, everyone within that space will be able to view that course. So in order to restrict it, you can add the restriction feature. And from here, you can say, like, I only want this specific group of users or these users to view this course. No one else within that space will be able to view it. Also, we'll be having different configurations. So you can share the course, you can assign the course. Like, the continuous assignment goes perfectly with onboarding purposes. Let's say, like, you have a group of a newbie who's like growing every day, and every day there is someone who's joining that Confluence group. So just you can put the Confluence group in here, and this course will be automatically assigned to that new user. And speaking about that, like, the new user will be receiving an email telling him that this course creator has just assigned this course to you, and it will be telling him when it's going to be overdue. So yes, so we have other configurations within Smart Courses. You can, like, set this course as an exam if you want to. You can force the sequential navigation, which means, like, no one will be able to skip any capsules within that course. And also you can add categories, labels, and levels for your course. This is really helpful to find your courses within the course catalog. Now, this is what we call the course catalog. This is the course card, and from here you'll be able to view all the details that you added at the beginning, like the thumbnail, the course title, and you will be having more details about the course creator, and if you add a description for the course also, and where the course is built, like where it's made, within which space. And you will be having different details about it. Now, here you can filter courses using the categories that you added to your course, labels, and you can search, like, just using keywords. Now, speaking about this course catalog, from here you can customize. I think I have it in here. So yeah, if you go to the configuration of the catalog, you will be able to customize the branding of your catalog, the announcement, and also what things to show within the card, and what things to show within the card, yeah. And you can just change the order of the filters. You can disable or enable any content type within the courses. You can manage categories from here, and also you can manage difficulty levels. Now, within this course catalog, you will be able to view the metrics of courses. For metrics, we have like 3 different levels. So we have the global metrics, and the global metrics will give you an overview of all the courses that are made within Smart Courses. So we'll be having, like, the course title, who made that course, the publication date, and etc. If you want to get deeper within details, you can, like, just click here from the link, or you can just click here from the course card on the metrics icon, and you will be able to access the course metrics. So you'll be able to view who attended that course, and you will be able to view more details, like the question results, which questions they answered correctly, which questions they did not. And also, if you hover on the user, you will be able to access this specific user metrics, and you will be able to view all the courses that this specific user has just attended, and you will be having different different filtering options from here, and you can also export. You can export this data and all the metrics, whether in Excel format or CSV. And yes, like we still have a lot of features. If you are interested, you can just book a demo from our website. And I think that's it.
Great, thank you, Khawla. I love the global metrics. That's super cool, and that you can export them. Amazing. Next up, we have Karina from Elements presenting Elements Publish.
Yes, thank you. So, hi everyone. I am sharing with you today. So I'm Karina, I'm the demand generation team lead, and today I will be presenting you the demo of Don't Be Ken and use Elements Publish instead. So I don't know if you followed, but we created a video for the Halloween, and you might be wondering like, why Halloween? No, it was supposed to be Oktoberfest, but Ken was in charge of creating the page so we could organize all this event and everything. But Ken, this is Ken, he did something like all his style of creating a page in which he just said like, oh, there's an event, blah, 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 with the information as he wanted. So of course, it's kind of hard to follow for us as a team, like the real information that should have been considered for this event. So what we are...
Can I interrupt you? Are you sharing your screen right now, or are we still seeing Creativas?
Sorry? Oh.
Are you sharing your screen yet, or are we still, maybe my computer's not syncing up or something?
Okay, I don't know why.
Oh yeah, Khawla, would you mind unsharing? I think you're still sharing your screen. Does that, are we all on the same page? Oh, perfect. Okay, that looks great.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're good.
I should start all over.
Yes, feel free to. Thank you so much.
Okay, so coming back. I'm sorry. So I'm Karina, and I'm from Elements, and today I will be presenting Don't Be Ken and use Elements Publish instead. So Element Publish is an app that allows you to publish Confluence pages from Jira issues. And I don't know if you followed that we participated to Halloween, and you might be wondering why Halloween? Well, it was supposed to be the Oktoberfest, but since it was Ken that prepared the page, so we, the marketing team, could follow everything that was supposed to be prepared for this event. Well, we had kind of problems. So this is Ken, and this is a page that he prepared. So as you can see, it's a very like almost empty page, and it's like not enough information for us to have a good material to work on, right? And like the pages that Ken prepares every time looks like this. Like he always put information as he wants. And we decided that it's not very efficient to have all the teamwork prepared this way, and that it would be better to have, okay, if we're participating to events and we want to have pages published in Confluence to be shared with the team and to have all the information the way that we need, and not to forget to add, for example, the attachments or to have the comments synchronized, then it would be better if we could use Element Publish to help us have our page in a nice format and with all the information that is supposed to be shared. And as we can see here, we have a very beautiful page with the dates, with the sponsorship chosen, and all, like, for example, the invoices attached to the page. And we also have, for example, the speaker. And if we go back to our ticket in Jira, we know that we have all that information here. For example, we have the attachment of the invoice, and we have all the information needed, like when the event is starting, what kind of sponsorship, and the assignee will be the speaker, right? So all this information is synchronized between both, like when we choose the event from the Jira ticket to select for sponsorship, the page in Confluence will be automatically created. And I know this seems kind of magic, but in fact, we used element publish and we created a recipe called, of course, Don't Be Ken, where we decide, for example, this will be our source. So this is our project. This will be the issue type that we are going to use. And we want to create pages here in this space called Don't Be Ken, and in the parent page, coming events. And we can configure from the source. And in the part of the target, we have all the specification of who will be the page author and the space on the parent page. But the most interesting thing is this part where we can either use our own page or create a Confluence create from a Confluence template. That means that we can, for example, in this case, I decided to design my own page and to add values that will be customized. So this way, all the information will be brought from the Jira ticket to the page. And for the trigger, so when will this happen? When will the page be created? We have this new feature that with a public API, we can choose any kind of rule that exists in automation. So we decide that, for example, for this case, when an issue is transitioned from possible events to selected to sponsorship, the recipe will be triggered and we will have our page ready and looking very nice. So that's it, I think. And if you have any questions, we will be available at the end of the event. And this is the marketplace page for publish.
Ooh, thank you, Karina. I love that you can automate the creation of pages and workflows. That's really cool. Next up, yeah, if you wouldn't mind unsharing, we'll move on to Elena. Elena from Stiltsoft is presenting Handy Macros for Confluence.
Hi everyone, I'm Elena, a product manager for Handy Macros for Confluence, and I'm very excited to show you our app today. So here, I believe you can see my screen right now. Am I right? Yeah, great. All right. Have you guys ever had the feeling that you have lots of information on your Confluence pages and this information simply gets lost? If that's true, then you need to try our Handy Macros for Confluence. We decided to combine different macros all in one tool so that you can easily create the recipes that will work exactly for you. So let us jump into our demo project so that you could see what you can do with Handy Macros for Confluence. The primary purpose for all your overview pages in Confluence is quick navigation and easy to find information, I believe. And sometimes it's not a piece of cake, but you can easily highlight the data on Confluence pages using our Handy Cards feature. With the help of Handy Cards, you can create overviews for your Confluence pages on the fly, just in a few clicks, because the data and the content on your cards will be generated automatically based on your source Confluence pages, and your users will be able to see where they can find pages about product development, some meeting notes, or team information, or whatever you'd love to point their attention at. Also, sometimes you'd love to create some call to actions and highlight links on Confluence pages, and Handy Button is exactly the feature that you can use for this. So just add the link to any external or internal Confluence content, and it will stand out on your Confluence pages. If you want some feedback from your users in Confluence, you can easily create polls and generate votes or collect feedback right on your central Confluence page for the project so that your users won't have to switch between different tools like Google Forms just to leave votes. And you'll see the results directly in Confluence. And sometimes you'd love to show the progress on different tasks and milestones of your project, but you don't want to go into too many details. Just to show how the things are going, you can use our handy slider. So with the help of handy slider, you can update the information directly on the fly on your Confluence pages and see that all team members are on the same page and they know how things are going. And now your Confluence overview page looks pretty nice, but let's face it, we are all data driven and we'd love a bit more details with statuses and dates and see when a specific item or milestone will appear and when the tasks are done. I know that many of Confluence users love to create a kind of dashboards or overview tables with the help of combination of the page properties and page properties reports, which are wonderful Confluence macros built in your instance. But in order to make them even better and add some more interactivity to them, we created handy status and handy date. With the help of handy status, you can update information on the fly without going to the page edit mode. So you just click on the status which you want to update, and the information will be updated across page properties and page properties reports. So you'll have it up to date on all the pages. The same goes for handy date. You simply click the date and the date picker appears. So if you need to change the date, but you'd better not to do it for a target release date, yeah, then it can easily be done. If you want to see who performed any changes for the status, you can navigate to status history and see when the change appeared, who performed it, and what was the dynamic of your changes. And if you guys want a pro tip, then you can combine the status with the page label. This is a powerful feature for status search because you can easily find all the pages in a particular status just by clicking the page label. And once you update the status, the label is updated automatically. And here we have the page properties reports based on the status for a particular page with experiments. And let's say you decide to start an experiment here and you change the status to ongoing. After that, we'll refresh the page. You see a kind of a pop-up saying that you need to do it to update the page label, and you'll see that the experiment moved from planned to ongoing column. So in this case, you can create dynamic dashboards in Confluence based on the status of your Confluence macros. So I believe this is it for today. And as always, we are always available. You can contact us with your questions today or after the demo. Here is our marketplace to find the contacts and try handy macros for Confluence. Thank you.
Good job, Elena. Does anyone have any questions for any of our presenters on any of their apps? Not everyone all at once. Alrighty, well, let's kick off our poll. You can also add questions in the chat, and we'll see who everyone thinks the best demo is for today. Let's see. And that says July, but it should say October.
Yeah, I've got one question here, Sharon. Is it just for Bitbucket, or can you do GitHub and GitLab too? Yeah, you can use GitHub, GitLab, and Azure DevOps if you want to.
Great. Any other questions? We got 2 more people that need to vote. So if you haven't seen the survey yet, it should be in Zoom.
Yeah, I'm not voting.
Alrighty, well, it looks like our winner today is Karina from Elements Publish. Congratulations. Thank you to all of our presenters. Everyone will get our special Appy Hours badge. Do you have an accepting speech, Karina, that you would like to say?
Thank you, everyone. And yeah, I'm happy.
Yay. Yes, everyone will receive our special Appy Hours badge. We are super excited to do this every month. Hopefully same place, same time. And if you are a marketplace partner and you'd love to do a showcase, I would love to, ask you a couple questions and showcase you in our online community. So if that's of interest to you, please get in touch. And if you have any questions about Appy Hours, feel free to direct them in the chat or in our columns in our online community. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. We'll see you next month.
Thank you, Sharon. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Sharon.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.